Dad's 1967 Mustang was off limits. Amanda knew that. But last fall, while Mom was confused in the kitchen, she took the keys and drove it, laughing, blasting music, spinning gravel into Mrs. Simmons's flower beds. I watched from the porch, fists clenched. Mom asked if Dad was home. That car was his legacy. Amanda just shrugged and said, "Chill out, Sierra." That's when I knew she didn't just break rules, she erased memories. Amanda always wore fake concern like a coat easy to slip off. At Mom's doctor appointment, she played the doting daughter. Once in the parking lot, she muttered, "We can't babysit her forever." I gripped the old Mustang's keychain in my pocket. Mrs. Simmons once said, "Your dad trusted you with that car for a reason." Amanda's eyes flicked to me. "What?" she snapped. I said nothing. But my gut churned. This wasn't just neglect, it was control. I tried reporting Amanda's financial moves, Mom's checks, weird withdrawals, but the banker said, "Your sister handles the accounts now." I stormed out, pulse pounding. Mrs. Simmons handed me a receipt. Amanda dropped a spa weekend in Arizona. She told me it was for Mom's treatments, she whispered. I clenched it, heart sinking. Nobody believed me. Amanda wasn't sloppy, she was calculating, and I was outmaneuvered. 2 weeks later, I returned to find Amanda had cleared Dad's workshop. Mom wanted it cleaned, she said, tossing photo albums into trash bags. I grabbed one our last family trip to Yellowstone and yanked it back. "You don't get to erase us," I snapped. Amanda rolled her eyes. "You're so dramatic." I knew then she wasn't overwhelmed, she was rewriting our history. One page at a time, I confronted Amanda with receipts and photocopies, proof of her spending. She laughed. "You doctored these, didn't you?" But Detective Barnes stepped from the shadows. "We got a call from Mrs. Simmons," he said. Amanda's smile dropped. "You involved a neighbor." She hissed. "I protected my mom," I said. Barnes nodded. "Let's talk, Ms. Mitchell." For the first time, Amanda looked rattled. Her script was slipping. The twist hit hard. "Mom lucid for once," told Barnes. "Amanda lied. Sierra takes care of me," Amanda stammered. "She's confused. She has dementia." But Mom locked eyes with him. "Not today." Barnes paused, then nodded. "We'll move forward." Amanda's face crumbled. I exhaled, shoulders shaking. Truth raw, unfiltered had spoken. And it wasn't mine, it was Mom's. That moment shifted everything. We weren't invisible anymore. Amanda was removed from Mom's financial access. I took over with court approval. Mrs. Simmons brought peach cobbler to celebrate. Mom smiled, saying, "Your dad would be proud." I fixed the Mustang's dented fender myself. Grease on my hands. Peace in my chest. Justice wasn't loud, it was steady. Earned in moments Amanda thought no one saw. I drove Mom down Main Street in Dad's Mustang, wind in our hair. People waved as she laughed. Clear and present. "You always had the fight in you," she said. I blinked back, tears. Amanda's lies were ashes. What stayed was real trust, care, legacy, and the road ahead. Ours to drive, with no more shadows. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to check out more stories on my channel.